United States Senate has rejected a crucial amendment that would have required background checks for gun purchases, dealing a sharp blow to one of the centerpieces of President Barack Obama's campaign to curb gun violence in the United States. The vote failed on a 54 to 46 vote, which is 6 votes short of the 60-vote hurdle needed to clear the Senate, shooting down what many see as Obama's best hope at meaningful gun control legislation. The discussion on background checks had sparked a wider debate on the potential consequences of limiting the constitutional right for citizens to bear arms. The latest push for gun control comes as a result of the Newtown, Connecticut elementary school shooting, which left 20 children and 6 adults dead in December last year. Democrats had argued voting for the bill was the best way to remember the slain children.
If you want to remember those 20 babies, beautiful children, and the 6 brave teachers, and you want to honor the most courageous family members I've ever met in my life, please consider you should vote for this bill.
Opinion polls show that more than 80% of Americans support expanded background checks before people can purchase firearms. Republicans, however, had viewed the bill as an example of government overreach that would infringe on the constitutional right to bear arms.
If the bill that is being considered were adopted, it would put us on that path, and I think that path would be profoundly unwise and would be inconsistent with the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms.
President Barack Obama responded to the bill's failure with disappointment, but reiterated the push for gun control was not over.
So all in all, this was a pretty shameful day for Washington. But this effort is not over. I want to make it clear to the American people, we can still bring about meaningful changes that reduce gun violence so long as the American people don't give up on it. Even without Congress, my administration will keep doing everything it can to protect more of our communities. We're going to address the barriers that prevent states from participating in the existing background check system. We're going to give law enforcement more information about lost and stolen guns so it can do its job. We're going to help to put in place emergency plans to protect our children in their schools. But we can do more if Congress gets its act together.
The vote in the Senate was the culmination of weeks of intense negotiations and lobbying over Obama's proposed gun restrictions. The defeat of the background checks amendment could doom the biggest package of gun legislation Congress has considered in 2 decades.